guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let's start off with the Queen of Music and Travis Scott, okay? Because people really don't know that they have a record in the stash. In 2015, allegedly, the Queen of Music and Travis Scott were working together. The song never came out. Because, he started working with Rihanna, okay? And while he was working with Rihanna, he was also working with Tinashe. And so the Queen of Music decided not to put out the record because he was so involved with Anti. Now, if you don't know, he had a falling out with Tinashe over a song called Joyride, which he gave to Rihanna, allegedly. But Tinashe didn't mention that in her interview she did back in 2017. She just said that she had to buy back the record from Rihanna. But I guess, allegedly, Travis Scott gave her the okay. The Queen of Music allegedly didn't want Travis Scott running back to Tinashe or Rihanna telling, them any secrets or, any type of songs that she was recording. So she never put out the record, but allegedly they did work together. Mind you, Travis Scott was also smashing Rihanna at that time in 2015. So that's another reason why she was a little bit worried that he was going to run his mouth. Of course, she could have had him sign an NDA, but not everybody wants to sign an NDA, even if it's Beyonce. Hopefully they can work with each other in the future, but, Travis Scott got a bunch of lawsuits. So, I don't think Beyonce wants to risk it right now, okay? But maybe in the future they can drop something because Travis Scott is a good writer. He wrote for Tinashe and Rihanna. Okay, so clearly a lot of people find him talented. Moving on to Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent. 50 Cent shows love to Nicki Minaj because she outselling all these other people and they trying to stop the queen. So he was showing her love. But, I'll be honest with you guys. I think 50 Cent might have a little crush on Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. Okay? Yes, they're both in relationships, but that doesn't mean you can't have a crush on somebody just because you're in a relationship. Let's be all the way 1,000. Okay? Y'all mamas probably in a relationship or married, but that doesn't mean that they won't get wet for Denzel, Michael B. Jordan, okay, Idris Elba. Last year, 50 Cent said that he wanted Nicki Minaj to play his love interest in a romantic comedy. Now, I'm sure, 50 Cent will work with Nicki Minaj because he said he wanted to work with her. But my thing is, why a romantic comedy, 50? When you think about that, you don't really do romantic comedies. I watch some of 50's shows and it's usually about a guy or a group of people selling substances. That's what majority of his shows are about. So the fact that it was a romantic comedy, he wanted Nicki to play his love interest, that says a lot, okay? Now, I'm sure he would love that. I don't think it's going to happen when Kenny's around, okay? He be showing a lot of love to Nicki Minaj, and I believe that is genuine. I'm not saying that it's not, but he be showing more love than Drake and Wayne. Drake never posts about Nicki's accomplishments. I really don't expect him to. But that kind of shows that 50 Cent is fond of Nicki. And he don't really show love to a lot of people. But I'm glad that they have a friendship, and I think that they should keep it that way because sometimes 50 could be a little bit messy. And I remember how he used to shade Vivica Fox, after they broke up. So I think that, it's best for them to keep their friendship. But having a crush, there's nothing wrong with that. Moving on to the Billboard Awards. Allegedly, Billboard wants Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B to perform at the award show. Okay, now I'm hearing they're trying to get as many people as possible because they need the viewerships. And in the last, I would say 2 years, viewership has been down for all award shows. okay, in the last 2 years, because, things have changed. Beyonce and Taylor Swift and Adele and Nicki Minaj and Rihanna, they don't be going to the award shows like that. So they got to rely on these new artists. I'm also hearing that they're looking at Lotto and, Sweetie and Lizzo. Cardi B might be the hardest one to get to perform because, she ain't got no music out. Her single will have to be out by then for her to really perform. Okay? Rumors was trash. So there's no reason to perform that. And Wildside, we don't need to hear Cardi B's verse. So let me know how you guys feel about that. I definitely feel like Megan Thee Stallion should perform. Her single will be out by then, allegedly. A lot of people are saying, well, what about this case? Well, they can try to brush this case under the rug. And I think that's what they're trying to do. Okay? They're not trying to tell people what's really going on with it. But according to Tory Lanez's post, it looks like this case will get dismissed. Okay? Evidence has went missing. They can't find the fragments. Okay? There was no residue on Tory. It's a bunch of nonsense. But they can try to brush this under the rug. I'm going to pull up that rug to see what really happened because Tory Lanez's career was at stake because of the situation. And if he didn't do anything, he doesn't deserve to suffer. Moving on to Kanye West. So it looks like he has been bamboozled by the Kardashians. Okay? His little rants, I feel like they will be used in court. He decided that he does not want to sign the divorce papers. And he's trying to make it hard for Kim to divorce him. Well, everything that he's doing is documented by the Kardashians, and they will use it against him in court. All the harassing and stalking is all going to backfire on Kanye. Okay? See, his mistake was allowing his emotions to overcome him every single time Kim does something. Sometimes it's better just to ignore the situation because I feel like Kim purposely is being seen out with Pete Davidson to piss Kanye off because she knows that he's going to have an emotional reaction to everything she does. And then on top of that, now he's trying to sell us an album for $200, okay? He has his own streaming service. The Steam player is, I guess electronic that plays Kanye's album, okay? And I guess there's different versions of it. And he's selling it for $200. I definitely won't be buying. I didn't even like the first Donda album, okay? There was a lot of skips on that album to me. So there's no way I'm spending $200 on Donda 2. Kanye's a billionaire. I'm sure he'll be fine. He definitely does not need my coin. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And have an amazing day.